Welcome to Poetry Palace TV, episode 50. I am Tom Beal, and Diary of a Poet is my series. Thank you for bearing with me through the entire series. We are now reading from volume 18, Internal Revolutions. It is a book of poems I've been writing to my late wife since February of 2020. She was the love of my life for almost 19 years, and it shattered my heart to hold her hand as she stopped breathing. I do not know anything about this 50 shades of grieving I seem to have entered, but some of the people around me think I should try to share it, so here I am. I truly hope you find something in these words that touches your heart and helps in some way. Number 1499, 31 December 20. Tomorrow will just be another morning. I wake up today. Calendar-wise, it'll be the first day of the year without you. Not sure if I should think I talk to you or maybe call it pray. But this year it certainly was the thing that helped me to get through. Number 1500, 1 January 21. I enter a new year with an inkling of what it means to mourn. And oh, what an incredible journey this last year has been. The day you left, some new capacity inside this heart was born. So 400 poems later, will it even want to love again? It wishes it could, as it continues to build its shrine to you, while my mind scoffs at the people who tell me it's time to move on. I wonder what your opinion is of all the things I do, while my zest for life is paralyzed by the fact that you are gone. Number 1501, 1 January 21, number 2. The first day of 2021 slides by without you. Thought I was kind of ready, as you have been gone for a while. But it appears your shadow wets my cheeks this year too, no matter how many times I look at pictures of your smile. So nothing seems to matter when you are not here with me. Losing 20,000 to unemployment does not my gut. Even that seems frivolous when my love I cannot see, when the exit door through which she left is now forever shut. 1502, 2 January 21. I don't want to finish the cologne that you gave me, or even the trash bags that you left in the drawer. I scramble for thoughts to honor you and to save me, and I wish for a season this cold heart to thaw. I write now with a new purple pen that Jen gave me, trying to steer clear of sadness and its strong draw. But I am not sure any words I write can save me, or anything short of resurrection could thaw. Number 1503, 3 January 21. The hummingbird calendar was moved into the Hall of Fame. The 20th of January was marked with RIP. This is a brand new year, but emotionally, it is the same. You have moved on to the next level, but I do not feel free. Obviously, this has absolutely nothing to do with you. You gave me a much better life than I could ever have dreamed. I have created errors whose correction I must now pursue, knowing that I had a much better future than it seemed. Number 1504, 4 January 21. I get up and do what I have to do and not much more. I know deep inside that that is not really the way to choose. It feels like this sorrow is all that I ever have in store. But I know falling for that feeling is far too much to lose. Number 1505. 4 January 21, number 2. I guess I am going to have to take all the Christmas stuff down. Although oddly illogical, it is like I decorated the whole house with you. Once again, the kingdom on the pond is going to lose its crown. And I do not know how many more goodbyes this terribly broken heart can go through. Number 1506. 5 January 21. I have pondered increasing the poem a day in 2021 to 2. Aware, of course, that certain people already consider the course overrun. But it seems to me that I was just getting good at falling in love with you. Starting to see all the work we had to do was but another way we had fun. Number 1507. 6 January 21. I have pink and purple flowers centered on the table. I say they are for me, but I believe they are for you. As even at the store I choose as if you were able. Like 100 other things I did, just like the way you do. Number 1508. 7 January 21. A year ago, we were spending our last real week together. You may have known that it was far worse than you were letting on. For some reason, we thought we knew what was the stormy weather. 6 very long days after that, the love of my life was gone. Number 1509. 8 January 21. I flipped the switch and watched colored LED lights shine up into a crystal etching of you that sits in front of the vase of flowers I bought at the grocery store over a week ago. In this quiet, I sit and listen for the echo of all the wonderful things you would do, and realize it was never the things, but always and only the love that you helped me to grow. Number 1510. 9 January 21. I am not sure where this path is going to lead me, but there is a fair amount of certainty I don't want it to end. There's a comfort to the way this horror does bleed me. And although you are long gone, I am still sitting here waiting to send. Number 1511. 10 January 21. This COVID spike does not help your life celebration, although I have tried to honor your love every single day. Then thoughts of putting my heart into hibernation give me moments of peace, but appear that they will not go away. 10 days from a year, and it feels like I am just started. How could I possibly memorialize all that you gave me? And it seems like part of my soul died when we parted, leaving me looking for clues in the shrapnel that just might save me. Number 1512. 11 January 21. Spending another winter in my bathrobe, sure you would whine. Made a mess of the monetary things and hope a hearing clears it up. Not sure if it is my age or loneliness, but I am fine. Even I cannot fix it. It is not like my first bitter cup. I gaze into the crystal, and then I glance off at the wall. and I am reminded of how wonderful this life can really be. While in an empty chamber of my heart is echoed your call, and I remember those loving eyes that I shall never again see. Number 1513, 12 January 21. In 2 days, it will be over 1 year since I dialed 911. There is a video that tells me why I had to make that call. So almost a year has passed since this nightmare was begun, with a million years of tears, but your love has led me through it all. Number 1514, 12 January 21. Number 2. The laser lights are still on the front of the house. And Christmas will be 3 weeks ago in 3 days. A week and a day from a year without a spouse. And it feels like I'm trying to get through a maze. Studies suggest this grief triggered other griefs past. With its power and totality, it makes sense. The depths of the reach of loneliness are so vast, and the utter of heart's silence is so intense. Oh, the plague may have made it a much longer year, or that is what I tell myself to compensate. Guess love with no place to go turns into a tear, with which sooner or later we all can relate. So we try not to want others to understand, but then we would be wishing upon them a curse. For when love is whole, then to the end it is planned. So the heart that remains then becomes that love's hers. But you cannot bury such a beautiful bond, and there is no longer a way to help it grow. So you remember each miracle that love spawned, and try to keep each memory of it in tow. You live in a world that you did not want to see, thankful that it was not the other way around. You do whatever you want, but you are not free, because of what is missing from each sight and sound. Though it is not a burden to watch your heart break, each morning it realizes it is alone. 'Cause for all time it had all of the love it could take, and remains in awe of the wonders it was shown. Number 1515, 13 January 21. I must be an arrogant man to pick up a pen after that. Yet routine has so rutted the start of my day, I will not change. Writing more is part of the plan, so I throw more words in the vat. Being poet encases my heart, so not writing would be strange. Number 1516. Some days, 14 January 21. Some days my heart does not want to find someone new. And some days loneliness makes me want to reach out. Some days I can feel so full just thinking of you. Could that be what my new world is all about? I'd like to thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Poetry Palace TV. I hope something in today's reading caught your heart a little bit. And if you would like to read along at a different pace or reread some things, you can go right to Poetry Palace TV, and you can read all of this for free. There's a small number of poems that didn't make it to television because of content or verbiage. And we hope to see you again next week. Thank you.